Fam, what's good? What's good? It's your boy Thao, FamOverTV. I appreciate everybody tapping into the channel, showing love, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, stopping by, whatever you're doing. I appreciate it. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is always advised. Salute to everybody out there on this good Wednesday, man. First of the month. Whole new month. It's crazy how time is flying. October the 1st, y'all. We damn near finna be at the end of the year. 2025 and flew by so quick. I can't believe it. Still a lot going on. The government has shut down. The shutdown have happened. It's crazy work. We're going to go over this. We got some good content to check out, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Make sure you subscribe. We come in. Bishop, what's good? Andrew, what's up, fam? Shoes, Kamani. We got to wait for a few people to fall in, then we'll get it going. We'll get it going. Quan, what up, fam? It's been crazy out here, man. It's been crazy. They saying Trizzy trying to release all the military and National Guard into these cities and everything because they're trying to eventually implement martial law or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. There's so many videos and everything going around and so much different stuff. So much different talk. Just don't know. Just don't know, man. For real. We gotta wait, man. We got a few people in here. We'll go ahead and get it started on up. Let me get my Twitch and my kick together. And we can get it started. Buddha, what up with you? Yeah, there we go. Salute to everybody, man. Make sure I hit that like button. Get this content going.
What will be shut down? It all depends on what are considered non-essential services. But the Congressional Budget Office put out an estimate. 750,000 federal employees will be furloughed at a cost of around $400 million of pay per day. Now, how about national parks? So here's the thing about that. A contingency plan from the Department of Interior says open air sites will remain open, but buildings that require staffing, we're talking about visitor centers. We've got quite a few of those here in the Philadelphia area. Those will likely see reduced hours or complete closure for the time being. But critical activities like airports, air traffic controllers, military members all have to work and not be paid until the shutdown ends. Banks, courts, they stay open, and the Senate is adjourned until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. More voting scheduled to begin around 11. Fred and Jackie, by the way, Congress still gets paid during all of this.
Man, that's crazy work. Congress still getting paid, but everybody else ain't getting paid. You got to go to work and not get paid. I don't know how that's going to work out. I know some people go be like, man, F that, I ain't going.
Democrats want to shut it down, so when you shut it down, you have to do layoffs. So we'd be laying off a lot of people that are going to be very affected, and they're Democrats. They're going to be Democrats. As you know, this country, no country can afford to pay for illegal immigration, health care for everybody that comes into the country, and that's what they're insisting. And obviously have an obligation to not accept that. That would affect everybody. And so we're doing well as a country, so the last thing we want to do is shut it down. But a lot of good can come down from shutdowns. We can get rid of a lot of things that we didn't want, and they'd be Democrat things, but they want open borders. They want men playing in women's sports. They want transgender for everybody. They never stop, and they don't learn. We won an election in a landslide. They just don't learn. So we have no choice. I have to do that for the country. Yes.
Damn. So they want free health care for like all the illegals and everything, the immigrants and everything. I don't know if I agree with that either. You know what I'm saying? Definitely don't agree with that. Like, come on now, man. Because everybody else, all the citizens, is the ones who got to pay for that through taxes and everything. So yeah, I don't know about all that.
The government shutdown doesn't affect you, think again. From your paycheck to your
Yeah,
food
Wes,
benefits
what
to
up?
even your travel plans. Here's how it's going to hit normal people. When the government shuts down, hundreds of thousands of federal employees are affected. Essential workers like TSA agents, air traffic controllers, border patrol, and military still have to work, but without pay. Now, your non-essential workers that are federal, like many administrative staff, get furloughed, which means that they're sent home and don't get paid until Congress passes a budget. The kicker, in the past, federal workers eventually get back pay, but while the shutdown lasts, they're stuck without paychecks. Government contractors like janitors, cafeteria workers, or IT support usually never get their money back at all. If you're on Social Security or Medicare, your benefits keep coming since those are mandatory spending programs. But here's the catch. Local offices could slow way down. Longer wait times, less help with paperwork, and delayed services. For your SNAP food stamps and WIC families, things get risky if a shutdown drags on. States sometimes bridge the gap, but if it's a long term, people could see benefits disrupted or cut back. Unemployment programs and other federal assistance may also get tangled up in funding stalls. You have some travel plans? Well, TSA agents and air traffic controllers still show up, but they're not getting paid. That leads to low morale, staff shortages, and sometimes delays and cancellations. National parks and museums, many close their gates, or if they stay open, bathrooms and trash services shut down. Now, the post office is still running. It's self-funded. Your mail keeps coming. Passports and visas expect delays. Offices may run with skeleton crews. IRS and taxes, you still have to file and pay, but good luck calling customer service. If you're waiting on a refund, it often stalls out. Now here's the ripple effect. No paychecks means federal families spend less money at local stores and restaurants. Businesses near federal offices, coffee shops, dry cleaners, food trucks take a hit. And the longer it lasts, the more it slows down the economy nationwide. So the bottom line, a government shutdown isn't just DC drama. It directly impacts workers, families, and everyday people. So while they're in their mansions, we're down here struggling. Question to y'all is, do you think shutdowns are just political games, or are they necessary to fight overspending? Let me know in the comments.
I think it's both. I think it's more political game though. It's political games for sure. I think it's all politics. I think the left just don't want the right doing stuff, and the right don't want the left with power. You know what I'm saying? They're going back and forth. So that's part of the shutdown right there. But like, I don't think it's because of spending. Because I mean, shit, we've been spending money forever. We've been in debt forever. Like, America don't have no problem printing some money and spending all that money. So it ain't that. It's politics, man. They going back and forth and shit. That's that political shit, man, for sure. Hey, Jack, salute to Jack of all trades. I seen that. I seen that YouTube got to pay Trizzy about down there $25 million, man. That's all tied in with Joe, Sleepy Joe. Them. Remember they was doing all that censorship on YouTube and getting people pages shut down if you said anything wrong about Sleepy Joe or anything like that. And it came out that they was in cahoots with YouTube and Google and getting people shut down. And remember they shut down Trizzy page. Trizzy probably sued their ass and finna get him a big check. 25 M's, you know what I'm saying? That's another dub for Trizzy, man. Let's keep it going. Midwest Solo, what up?
About the situation going on in Quantico. You already know the big news last week. I've been predicting it for a long time now. Something big is coming. Everyone knows that the generals and the admirals are being called on an emergency meeting to gather in Quantico for some big update. A friend of mine that we're going to meet with right now that works on the base in Quantico is telling me that security is starting to get crazy there. Like, they are preparing for, of course, all the leadership, but what they're being told is to be on alert. So with everything going on with the news in space, I just saw another video that was sent to me the other day. I reached out to the guy talking about the asteroid Atlas 3I. They have radar footage and radio waves that are coming from a huge vessel of some sort. And they're trying to piece together exactly what it's trying to communicate. They're not sure if it's just noise coming from the vessel or if it's some encoded message, but it is consistent and persistent. This is huge. Be ready for big updates next week.
Man.
Help us, Americans, before you worry about helping everybody else. God damn. I'm sick of that motherfucking ass. And you know what? I don't even think the money going to the people. The money they want to give to the illegal immigrants, it ain't going to the illegal immigrants. It's going in their pocket. It's got to be. It's got to be. There's no way in hell they give a fuck about these people that much when they don't even give a fuck about their own American people. There's no way. The people running this country is so ass backwards, it don't make no motherfucking sense. To the people that's gonna disagree with me and hop in the comments, how could you say that? Shut the fuck up, because I really don't care. I give zero fucks that you don't like that I feel this way. I really don't. I'm sick and tired of our own government showing time and time and time again that they don't give a fuck about us. And then here go you bootlickers, steady kissing their ass. Steady repping Democrat, repping Republican. Why? They don't rep you. They don't give a fuck about you. I'm over this shit. I need the aliens to come get me or the Lord. One of the two. Now.
Remember how I told you guys that Oracle bought TikTok and Oracle has connections to Israel, okay? And who's the prime minister of Israel? Benjamin Netanyahu. Guess what he just said yesterday about TikTok? He said that the most important purchase is TikTok. But he, first of all, has no dealings with TikTok, right? Oracle bought TikTok. That's how you know Oracle is owned by who? Israel. He said that the most important purchase is TikTok, but he didn't buy it. He didn't buy it, but apparently it's the most important purchase. He was speaking about war before he mentioned TikTok. And then he proceeded to say TikTok is the most important purchase. And then he says that it could be consequential. How can TikTok be consequential? I believe
it's all crazy because Israel is part of Oracle. Oracle bought TikTok. And then we be funding a lot of shit for Israel. We be paying for so much shit. So we basically tied in with it too. We acting like they bought it, but shit, we in it as well because we be spending so much money with them, sending them money, doing shit, paying for their military. I think we pay for their health care too over there. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure, but that shit crazy. Lux, Michael, what up?
he's trying to silence what is going on because TikTok has been the only app speaking up about the atrocities that are going on in the Middle East, specifically in Gaza. So he's trying to mute the social media world. He doesn't want social media to know what's going on. He wants everyone to still be in the shadows. Take a listen to this.
And the most important ones are in social media. And the most important purchase that is going on right now is class
Followers.
TikTok. TikTok, number one. And I hope it goes through because it can be consequential.
The level of censorship we are about to experience, the way that they're about to control the algorithm,
right,
the way that they're about to try to brush everything under the rug, the way we already know how meta is, right? I'm telling you, Oracle's going to be 10 times worse. They never cared about China. They only cared about what we came out and spoke about because we were exposing the darkness that was going on.
Right.
And too many people were waking up. They want people to go back to sleep and they want to do things in secret and in private.
That's why it was such a big problem. They like, yeah, China owned it. We don't want them to own it, whatever. No, it's because China didn't give it. China was letting, you can get on TikTok and say whatever the fuck you want to say. And they didn't like that. They like, oh man, they talking too much over there, man. Because TikTok, that's the app where you go and you find out everything on TikTok. But now, I don't know what's finna happen with it. Now they probably finna be cutting a lot of that out.
This is absolutely insane.
Man, look how Melania looking at him, man. I like Melania, y'all. I know she be looking mean and shit, but I like her, man. She be on Trump motherfucking head. Like, wake your bitch ass up, Trizzy. Trizzy so funny, man. Trizzy just be falling asleep. He don't even be caring, man.
How many federal workers do you plan to lay off?
Well, we may do a lot, and that's only because of the Democrats. And as you know, they want to be able to take care of people that have come into our country illegally, and no system can handle that. And so we're totally opposed on that. But we can't take it. We just can't do it. I'd love to do everybody. I'd love to do the whole world. But our country can't handle people that come into our country illegally.
Man.
They spit, we hit. Is that okay? I think so. They spit, it's a new thing. They spit, we hit. You get out of that car and you can do whatever the hell you want to do. Probably, it's certainly not the biggest, but it's one of the worst. It's brutal. They go after our ICE people, who are great patriots and tough job too, but they love it. They love it because they're cleaning up our country. And so you look at some of the things where they took over parts of Seattle. They actually took over a big percentage of Seattle. Think of that. You remember that. That was a while ago. And I sent in the troops and they were gone. As soon as I sent them in, when we send in the troops, if you have a real leader that says you got to do what you have to do, I put that out the other day. You got to do what you got to do because we don't want our people hurt as they stand by. I was watching during Biden, they had troops standing up like this, brave, standing up at attention, the way I should stand all the time. And I went like this, and people are standing, and their mouth is this far away from their mouth, and they're spitting at them, and they're screaming at them. And that soldier standing there, he wants to knock the hell out of the person, but he's not allowed to do anything. So they just stand there and they get abused. And a woman was this far away from his face and she starts spitting in his face and he's not allowed to do anything. If it's okay with you, generals and admirals, I've taken that off. I say, they spit, we hit. Is that okay? Yeah. I think so. They spit, it's a new thing. They spit, we hit. How about the cars?
Man, Trizzy basically giving a green light to law enforcement, military, everybody, giving them the green light to just whoop on the U.S. citizens, y'all. You get the screaming loud and just saying little stuff. They go act like you spit on them. Like, yeah, he just spit on me, and they beat your ass, and ain't gonna get in trouble for it. You know what I'm saying? Baby Cakes, Pete, what's up with y'all?
Where the cars are coming out, they get brand new cars, Border Patrol, ICE, beautiful, nice new cars. And they're driving along and they have to go through a gauntlet of rocks being thrown at the car. So here's this beautiful brand new car. By the time it goes 100 yards, it's destroyed. These guys had pretty good arms, some of them. And they're throwing bricks at full force into the window and into the car. It looks like it's a war zone. And I said, never let that happen again. From now on, if that ever happens, and I say it here, you get out of that car and you can do whatever the hell you want to do.
Man.
Because those people are, you can die from that. Those bricks go through the windows. You can die. They'd like it to. They'd like it to go through the window. But this was a couple of months ago. They just kept driving and bricks are hitting the car. And I said, why aren't they stopping? Because they were under orders from the past administration, never stop. But that's different with us. We stop. And since I gave that order, we haven't had that problem. It's very interesting. It's
Trizzy, he like, nah, we ain't doing that. You throw some bricks through some law enforcement, some government official cars. I seen that video too when they was protesting and throwing bricks at the trucks and everything. They kept going, but Trizzy like, nah, you stop, get out, you can do whatever you want to do. He basically giving them the green light, man. It's just green light to catch a hat, catch a body if they want to, but that shit finna be crazy because it's finna be protesters and citizens. They finna be getting their ass whooped. Like, yeah, he spit on me. You didn't even have to spit on nobody. You can just raise your voice and get your ass whooped. If you throw a rock at one of these cars now, they can probably get out. Ain't no telling what they gonna do to you. What's up, Christy? Great Sage, appreciate you, fam.
Amazing. The Democrats run most of the cities that are in bad shape. We have many cities in great shape, too, by the way. I want you to know that. But it seems that the ones that are run by the radical left Democrats, what they've done to San Francisco, Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, they're very unsafe places. And we're going to straighten them out one by one. And this is going to be a major part for some of the people in this room. That's a war, too. It's a war from within. Last month, I signed an executive order to provide training for quick reaction force that can help quell civil disturbances. And this is going to be a big thing for the people in this room because it's the enemy from within, and we have to handle it before it gets out of control. It won't get out of control.
Y'all got to read between the lines. It's from the enemy within. So he basically talking about within. It's our own. He basically just gave the green light. Like, yeah, we finna be fighting against if our own citizens get to tripping and acting crazy and everything. Yeah, we're gonna use some force, basically. GLC, what up?
Let me show you how martial law, they're gonna do the martial law. They're using Lincoln's playbook. In 1860, Lincoln dispatched troops to the South because they were destroying federal property. That's how the war started, the Civil War started. You know, characters change, but the plot doesn't. So now Trump and the White House is flipped that playbook on its head, and they're saying we're going into American cities because they're destroying, because people there are destroying federal property, meaning these ICE facilities, and the city and state won't stop it. So they're sending in troops. Now, I already told you, the meeting today with the 800 generals and admirals and senior leadership, the in-person meeting, it could have happened by teleconference. So why are they bringing them here? Because they're not sending them right back overseas. Many of those generals and admirals will be dispatched with their troops into cities across America. I'm telling you, they're coming to a city near you.
Hey, he is not playing no games, man. Trizzy sicking the dogs on everybody. He like green light. Right. Yeah, you want to act stupid? We go act stupid with you. Hopefully this caused a lot of people to just, hey man, y'all better chill out, man. Y'all know Trizzy sending the troops in, man. Y'all gotta calm down around this motherfucker, man. Calm down on the killing, calm down on everything, the violence, everything. Cool out. Then again, it's like more control. It's like they controlling the people. Like, can't. It's like a scare tactic too, because some people go be like, shit, they ain't gonna want to protest or say nothing wrong because they gonna be feeling scared. Like, shit, we gonna get our ass beat or something gonna happen to us. So it's just crazy, man. It's crazy all around the board, man. Let's keep it going. Hit that like button for me, y'all. Keep that algorithm jumping for me.
On fire, welcome back. I literally just got off of my live stream and I'm filming this without having even moved, okay? Because Candace Owens just dropped an absolute thermonuclear bomb that is going to set the internet on fire, that is going to have intelligence agencies everywhere terrified of what she might know. It's going to have potential state actors looking for ways that they can put her in the ground before she's able to speak on Monday. Like, this is the kind of thing, I want to stress this very, very much and be totally serious as I say this, because this just dawned on me right now. If you are not familiar with how Andrew Breitbart died, okay, I'm going to give you a refresher on that right now before I show you what she's talking about, okay? Andrew Breitbart indicated that he had information that was going to be absolutely the end of John Podesta, okay, both Podestas, and he said he was going to release it on, I can't remember the exact date, let's say it was March 13th, right? He's like, I'm putting it out March 13th. These guys are human traffickers, whatever. He said about the Podestas. And literally a day before he was going to drop, he's supposed to drop this, like the nuke that was going to put the Podestas down. He died of a heart attack. Okay. And you do not hear people questioning that very often in mainstream circles at all. They're just like, yeah, he died of a heart attack. That's
He got hit with that. He got hit with that 3-letter agency gun. That boy hit you in the heart, like you had a heart attack and everything. Can't even detect it. Don't even know it happened.
one of the biggest strengths of the mainstream media is they don't allow speculation around things, even when it's something like that. You know, that's this. If what she's saying is accurate, and I have no reason to doubt it, then that's what you're looking at. You're looking at a potential Podesta situation, or like she needs to be inside where no one can fucking get to her until Monday. Okay. So I doubt she'll see this, but if she does, I hope she has security that is keeping her safe. Okay. Let's go ahead and jump into this. By the way, because I owe them an ad read real quick.
Hey, he right though, man. Hey, man, Candace been exposing a lot of stuff. She better be careful, man. She better be real careful, for real, because they got a unique way of silencing people, y'all. Y'all already know.
YoKratom.com. If you're a Kratom user, $60 kilograms. YoKratom.com. That's where I get mine. And I want you guys to go ahead and subscribe to my channel as well if you haven't yet. And then also like this video if you like. Just actually, if you respect Candace like I do, like this video, and I better see likes from fucking everyone because she's the biggest badass on earth. Oh, I gotta make this not muted. Let me go back.
And she got a lot of heart to be out here exposing herself like this, to be getting on the internet talking all the shit she be talking and everything and exposing everything she exposing. Man, it ain't too many people that'll do that. They already know what the consequences might be. They ain't finna say shit, but she's saying a whole lot. Truth lady, what's good? Red cap.
Back real quick. This is crazy. Oh, also, this part is very important. I'm sure most of you guys have read this, but I want to break this news immediately because it feels important. And I think if I don't break it immediately, something bad might happen. I hope I have earned the trust enough of the people to believe me when I say that I have verified this information but cannot reveal the source. Okay, I'm going to read this to you first because what she has on the text is different than what she says. Okay, Tyler Robinson is not suicidal. The entire narrative that was placed in the media about him having been suicidal is completely fictional, as are many other aspects of what
I think that everyone is going to have to take a hard look at where they want to be at this moment in history, as we're looking at efforts across the country to prevent people from being able to exercise their fundamental rights. Go ahead.
Wait a minute. Wait. First of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Unrelenting.
Huh?
The country to prevent people from being able to exercise their fundamental rights. Go ahead.
Wait a minute. Wait. First of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Unrelenting and
y'all think Candace Owens is a controlled opposition? Y'all think she like a plant? Y'all think everything she? Because it is kind of crazy, like with her coming out and speaking and just being vocal like she is and everything. Like you not, I ain't gonna say scared, but damn, you don't have no fear in you of what could happen. Like you not the biggest, you not at the top of the food chain and everything. So you know they'll wipe your nose. So it might be something to it. It might be a bigger play. You know what I'm saying? They might be using her to put information out, or you know what I'm saying, make it look like something. I don't know. I'm not ruling nothing out. Everything's a possibility for real, y'all. Tell the truth. What up? DJ, what's good?
And uncompromising in that pursuit. Not because we want war. No one here wants war. But it's because we love peace. We love peace for our fellow citizens. They deserve peace, and they rightfully expect us to deliver it. Our number one job, of course, is to be strong so that we can prevent war in the first place. The president talks about it all the time. It's called peace through strength. And as history teaches us, the only people who actually deserve peace are those who are willing to wage war to defend it. That's why pacifism
is so naive and dangerous. It ignores human nature and it ignores human history. Either you protect your people and your sovereignty, or you will be subservient to something or someone. It's a truth as old as time.
So basically, did he just say for us to have peace, it got to be some type of peace comes with, I ain't gonna say, well, basically war a little bit. Like you got to be able to wage a little war and fight for the peace for everybody. Peace come with a little fight. Is that basically what he's saying? I don't know, man. Planet Max, what up?
And since waging war is so costly in blood and treasure, we owe our republic a military that will win any war we choose, or any war that is thrust upon us. Should our enemies choose foolishly to challenge us, they will be crushed by the violence, precision, and ferocity of the War Department.
I don't agree with that. I don't think I don't think war or violence is needed for peace, man. All that's needed for peace is communication, understanding, and just that's about it. Communication and understanding, man. Like talk, communicate, and get to an understanding and everything. You ain't gotta the war. They just doing that just for the money, man. They doing that for the money.
In other words, to our enemies, F-A-F-O. If necessary, our troops can translate that for you. Another way to put it is peace through strength, brought to you by the warrior ethos. And we are restoring both. As President Trump has said, and he's right, we have the strongest, most powerful, most lethal, and most prepared military on the planet. That is true, full stop.
Story our 8 News Now investigators broke that's now garnering national attention.
He basically saying, man, peace through strength, through violence, through war. You gotta be able to wage. Basically, you have to have a war to get peace. That's kind of what he was saying, you know what I'm saying? Outside the lines, you know, that's basically what he was saying. Just like the title of this video, peace through strength or control through power. That's basically exactly what's happening in the world today. For real. Kip, what up with you, fam?
Who dumped the 100 piles of cremated remains in the desert? As we first told you, officials confirmed the remains are human. Tonight, 8 News Now investigator David Charnes is on the ground outside of Searchlight, digging for answers.
We are outside the town of Searchlight, about an hour from the Las Vegas Valley, and surrounding me are about 100 piles of cremated remains. Federal officials who oversee this land tell me that they are in fact human, but who they belong to remains a mystery. The only thing that we can find connecting them to a human being are zip ties and remnants of an urn.
More than 100 piles of cremated remains dot the Nevada desert, just a few miles from Searchlight, a town itself home to just a few hundred. You can see it best from the air, each dot representing a human being who someone left here. Mounds and mounds of remains abandoned right off a dirt road, where a person came across them several weeks ago and notified authorities. Since then, the Bureau of Land Management working to figure out just who's responsible.
Our loved ones are...
They don't even know who dumped it out there. They don't even know who dumped it out there yet, y'all.
Are so connected to us, and paying tribute is really the final opportunity we have to memorialize a life.
Kurt Sof is a funeral director in Utah. We interviewed him recently for a different investigation involving a shuttered funeral home. While spreading ashes on federal land is not a crime, failing to dignify the dead is. Nevada law requires funeral operators protect the dignity of all remains.
What we truly strive to do is care for the living while we get the dead to where they need to go.
Dozens, though, ending here, enduring the rain and the sun, in a possible attempt
to never be found. I did check with the Clark County coroner, who obviously oversees the county. They say because this is federal land, they have nothing to do with this case. However, the Bureau of Land Management does want to hear from anybody who may know who these belong to. Outside of Searchlight, I'm David Charnes, 8 News Now.
Hey, jack of all trades, speak on what you just said, like turning the other cheek gives away your power. I believe that. You say you used to believe that too, but I believe that it do take away your power. It definitely make you weak, turning the other cheek. That's like with everything, like how we be looking at these videos and we're like, damn, how could somebody just go through with some of this wicked, evil shit and just don't say nothing or just like act like it ain't never happened or whatever? Like that shit crazy or whatever. There's some people out there that can turn the other cheek and just go to sleep on this shit like ain't nothing wrong or whatever. But it's gonna take a lot of us to be like, man, no, fuck that. We ain't turning the other cheek. We gotta face it. We gotta go against the grain. Gotta go against the grain, man. And it's gonna take a whole lot of us. For real. That's the hardest part ever, right there.
There is no evidence that the discovery of the 100 or so piled of cremated remains is connected to that recently closed funeral home. Representatives with the BLM declined our interview request, citing the active investigation. We have a link to a reported tip inside the article on the story over on our website.
You sure, bro? You sure? Because I don't got nothing. Okay.
So, yeah, what
all right, how about this? You help me, I could potentially help you. So what you just said earlier was more important information. Do you think you can say that again so I can tell people what they be doing out here in Dallas? If you can do that for me, I can help you out. Deal?
Yeah.
All right, so let me know. So just start from the beginning.
Okay. Was you recorded?
Yeah.
Okay. So on Hickory Street, it's a homeless encampment where there's tents and stuff at. And there was one particular tent where there's a guy down there that I associate with, and while we were sitting there, it was 2 white males and 1 Mexican female. They came over there and they had said, we're going to paint over on the bridge, and the bridge is literally over my left shoulder, that building, but it's more like 4 feet away. And he was like, I don't care, go ahead. And to be honest, we were sitting there smoking cigarettes and drinking beer. And when they went, they painted some graffiti, it looked good.
Right.
And police car rolled by. And if it was what people known as, like presidents say, gangbangers or whatever, graffiti, they would have, pulled them over and ticketed them, whatever. But them people had no care about it. The next thing we realized is that it's on the news that the homeless is tearing up the neighborhoods doing graffiti. But it wasn't the homeless, it was these people, which it seems like they're being sent to do it to make it look as if the homeless is doing it. They're building.
It's all a setup. It's a fucking agenda, y'all. Trying to get the homeless out of there. Truth Lady used to have a question. How did you come up with the name for the channel? My record label was Family Over Riches Entertainment. And for short, we used to always just say Fam Over. And so I just named it FamOverTV. It's just something simple. You know what I'm saying? But for the long, what it really means, family over riches.
A new, community over here, and so now they're having street cleaning trucks. Which where street cleaning trucks come, you got the water and the sprayers going. These trucks is coming. You can come out and see it yourself at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, but they're not cleaning the streets. There's no water coming out. It's nothing but dust being kicked around as if they're just trying to force people to get up and go, you know what I mean? Which is what they're doing, but it's really, it's not humanity, it's not fair, it's not, you're not even, this is what they're doing behind closed doors.
Right.
And it's really just, if you come and see, it's unhumane what they're doing. Even though the way that the homeless are living, some of it is unhumane, but the way that they are coming at it is unhumane, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not the way you get rid of them, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just into homelessness, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you really want to end homelessness, my opinion, is you exterminate it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have an exterminator come out and exterminate roaches. You don't just get a person to move into an apartment because you're moving them in with the roaches, you know what I'm saying, the same with the drugs and all that. So you got to really go to what the problem is, you know what I'm saying, which is what they're not trying to deal with or talk about. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Okay, cool. So look.
Well, guys, if you thought things couldn't get any weirder, TMZ is now reporting super tall beings in Brazil hanging out on some hills here. And this is actually from TMZ's legitimate Twitter account. They reported this morning. You can see in the corner there. This is a real clip from TMZ. Looks like there are giant Nephilim beings hanging out on the hill.
Do that look like giant beings? I mean, those arms do look kind of long and massive, though. They do look kind of like tall. Yeah, I guess so. And it's probably far away. So I guess that is a big size or something. I don't know.
Hillside in Brazil. So I would say the one thing to remember with this, don't go to that hill because they will eat you and possibly kidnap you. So steer clear of that. If anybody has any idea of what these things are, let me know.
Damn. That's crazy. They did look kind of huge. No, let's keep it going, man. Salute to everybody in the building. I appreciate all y'all tapping in. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Keep the algorithm jumping, y'all.
The shift has finally hit the fan. People are waking up and realizing that something is missing, something that is necessary, something that is needed. A little bit of almond joy, a little bit of nougat crunch, Hershey's bar, Reese's cup. They're realizing that they need chocolate. So the ones that have distanced themselves from us, they're waking up and realizing, hold on, that we've always been the magic, the black magic, y'all. What the hell? The veil is really lifting, y'all.
I miss black people. I know that sounds crazy, but I am from Georgia, and I used to go to HBCU, and the majority of my friends were black, and now I live in a small town in California, and I miss black people. There's not very many here, and I hate it. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my job, I love my friends here, but I miss black people.
Oh, she's missing that vibe, man. That's what that is. She missing that vibe. She got a taste of that vibe, and she like, man, this vibe, this energy and vibe ain't nothing like it.
Don't come for me. I miss the culture. I miss the vibe. I miss
and we know what else you miss.
the confidence, the jokes, the food. I miss black people. Something's missing in my life, and I've come to the conclusion that that's what it is.
I need some black joy. The fact that black joy even exists.
She ain't got no local black dude around knocking her walls down. That's what it is, y'all. That's what it is.
This as a concept in the world is miraculous to me. Asians are no good at joy. We are good at working hard and being diligent and doing our best, but not joy. Colonizers too. Rich lives, no joy. We should never have hooked our stars to theirs. But black people, especially black Americans, are the best at joy. You've turned it into an art form. I know it came from terrible hardship that you've turned into soul and then into joy. And we, Chinese people, we just turn that hardship into more hard work. But I know you can't give it to us. We have to go out and earn it for ourselves just like you did.
What do you mean by that?
Hey, that's one thing, I love all races, all colors, everything. I don't care what your color is, whatever. But one thing about black folks, y'all, let me tell y'all, we can take a negative and turn it into a positive like this. And what I mean by that is like, even growing up, we didn't have a lot. We grew up in the hood, you know what I'm saying? Small crib and everything. But that was like the fun times of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like down there, like the greatest part of my life, growing up and creating and making something out of nothing, going out with your friends and figuring shit out and everything like that, man. I think that's one of the powers we have. Like, and they probably come from way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, they probably way back in the day when shit was real hard on us and everything. We still was making it happen. We'd make it happen. Think about it. We make it happen somehow, some way.
Where I'm from in Pennsylvania, it's mainly Dominicans and Puerto Ricans and the Spanish community, and bless their souls, are great people. They brought great culture and all that. But they always would mess up my beard. The first thing they would do is they would hack it off. I don't like my beard to be short, and they would always end up making it short on me, no matter what I told them. And it would always be a language barrier, too. And then, because of the way my beard grows, I would try to explain to them that you can't make it even, you have to make it look even because of the way that it grows, and they would never do that. And then today, I decided to give another barber a chance. After years, I came to a black-owned barber shop.
Got nice.
And I'm just saying, I think I found a barber.
See, this is exactly what we tried to tell y'all for the past 400 years, but nobody didn't want to hear us. You know what I'm saying? What did y'all do? Y'all hid our history. Y'all lied to us. Y'all manipulated us. Did some crazy things to us. For the past 400 years, we tried to tell y'all. We tried to show y'all how to live in harmony with nature, how to live in harmony with us. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to work in order to earn a living in this system. That's not how nature works. But y'all didn't want to listen to us. Then you guys took our spirituality, you turned it to religion, you made it evil so we wouldn't be able to use it and wake up out of this spell that majority of our people are locked in currently. But now the shift has literally hit the fan. Our brothers and our sisters are waking up, and now this is the collapse of this three-dimensional system because we don't want to play this game anymore. This is what actually brings me black joy. So yes, y'all, my brothers and sisters, the shift is here, but I want you to realize everywhere you go, I want you to know that you are someone's almond joy, okay? The shift is here. Everybody's going through it. They see it. They feel it. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Let's continue to get it.
Big Flint, what up? Hey, Jack of all trades, I seen that. I seen Trizzy say that. He was like, it's 2 N-words we cannot say here. I don't want to hear anybody say it. He was tripping on that. I seen him say that. I seen the video, man. I'm like, Trizzy, yeah. Trizzy said, you can't be saying that. You don't want nobody out here saying it like that no more.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
They told you Jesus was real when he was really the first ship they used to go grab some niggas from the other side. Hell, shit. Go look up Constantine. He gave a whole speech. He was so bold with it, he let you know in his speech to Rome. Constantine, the creation of this Jesus story will make us a lot of money. It's exactly what he said. You go Google it. Bad about that too. Hell, they told you Santa Claus was real. And they ain't never said that he wasn't still.
Right.
They told you the Easter Bunny was real when rabbits don't even lay no motherfucking eggs. Lied about that too. And still do today. Told you Jesus told you he died and he rose on the 3rd day of Easter. But goddammit, Easter changed every motherfucking year. We never thought about that. Nigga, if the nigga died on this day, why is it changing every year? And why are we getting so motherfucking fly for? Why I gotta come to church with my best suit on? Why are we celebrating? They told you had DNA when they could have just said you have DEA. Why all these lies for, man?
Man.
Wait, but how? It went from over that mountain.
Yeah, that's not a meteor. That's some type of plane. It's dropping.
Baby, that is not a plane. Are you serious? Wait, brace. 3, 2. No way.
I don't know what that is. They be saying it's SpaceX or what, but that motherfucker be looking like a space rocket or something. I don't know.
Literally. That is. Yeah, and look how it's burning out. It's gonna eventually hit land.
Nobody really know what it is. Everybody got their assumptions and everything, but they never came out and basically told us exactly like, yeah, this is it. This is what's in the sky when y'all see it. That's cap right there. If somebody took an old video and just put September 28th on there, only in New Mexico. That did not happen a couple days ago. That's cap. Ain't no way.
Hell no. You know this coming in November? Yeah, finally we see him. Those ain't no candlelight joints.
I don't know what.
Those are joints that I just saw that they just posted out in Florida.
Might be drones or I don't know.
Flying. Yeah, them the UFO joints.
Right, I'm pretty sure it's probably
That's
us.
Exactly how they look flying over. Don't be surprised if this video get deleted out your phone, bro.
Look at this, guys. I have to manually set my clock on my truck, and it doesn't change. Daylight savings time, I have to
Ty Jones, what up?
Adjust it. I swear to God that we are losing time. We are losing time on our digital clocks. Check this out, guys. I set my truck to the same time. I always set it to my phone time. And it's always off. All the time. Every time I set it, we lose time. We lose fucking time. This is crazy, guys.
Now, in a situation like this, it could be the car, it could be the radio, everything, like the battery, everything. Like sometimes the connection and everything slow up some of them mechanic like things inside of it and everything. So I'm not gonna say, all the way 100 like we losing time like that. But I do think we are losing, like the time has sped up. So, but in this situation, like this didn't happen before plenty of times.
There is this new Palantir commercial ad that just came out that you guys need to check out. You guys do remember who Palantir is, right? The new data integration company that's helping the Department of Defense, the IRS, the DOD, DOGE, and all these, and ICE, the people's handling immigration. But check this thing out, y'all. This is crazy.
Good morning, citizens. Your overnight account balances have been updated. Time to start a productive day. Final notice, your account balance is below 500. You need 50 credits by the end of the day to avoid automatic eviction. If you have missed work due to illness, you must provide a doctor's note to reclaim your credits.
Any extra credits? Please.
Tensions are high today, with more people planning to join the Citizens Against Digital Control protest. Remember, the government knows who you are at all times. Resisting is not worth the consequences. All of their newest social credit systems are designed to keep you and your families safe and efficient.
Authorities seized a record balance of an individual's credits, citing excessive hoarding.
Traffic violation detected. 7 miles per hour over the limit. 75 credits have been automatically deducted.
You have to be fucking kidding me.
Yep, you got the flu. Your blood work shows a significant iron deficiency. I recommend incorporating more red meat into your diet.
Dr. Jones, your taxes were not filed and have been automatically deducted with late fees. Your medical license has been revoked.
Oh, hell nah, I filed an extension.
Purchase denied. Monthly red meat allowance exceeded. Try mealworms instead.
Damn.
let me through?
Attention. Unauthorized political gathering detected. Participants' access to financial services has been suspended. Due to the speeding infraction, your car will be immobilized for 3 days.
Damn! Take your surveillance policies and rot in hell!
You've earned 50 bonus credits for reporting your neighbor's hateful misconduct. This content exceeds your current social credit tier. May we suggest citizen responsibility. Sarah, open the door. You have been identified by the authorities. Don't resist. Don't resist. Don't resist.
Man, that's a cold commercial right there, man. Oh my God. I hope it don't get to that. But if you look at how things are going, it's damn near in the route of going there. They already got the cameras at the four-way stops. You run through a red light, whatever, they'll send you a ticket in the mail. They doing that. Don't China already got the social score type thing, whatever going and everything? Man, that'd be crazy, man. 50 credits deducted from your account. You ran through a light. 50 credits deducted. You go into a grocery store and everything, and like, purchase denied. You're like, what? Like, man, that's crazy, man. But salute to everybody, man. Stay on wave, y'all. Take it day by day. Protect your peace watching these videos, man. Keep that good energy around. Keep that love around. Keep vibrating those high frequencies. In the end, somehow, some way, we will win. You feel me? Salute to everybody in the chat, content management moderators, everybody, man. I appreciate all y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Make sure you comment if you come up with anything about any of these videos. I appreciate all y'all. This your boy Thao. Peace and love, health and wealth to everybody. I'll see y'all soon, y'all. Peace.
Fam over.